Good morning, good morning. Turning up the volume here so I can hear everything. Hope everyone's having a good day. Looks like it's just me in here. I'm going to share out right now, and then we will go from there. Hope everyone's having a good day. Let me share out so that we can get some. Hey, Bud Files, how are you? What are we doing? Hope everyone, again. Hey, Ashley, good morning. Andrew Merritt, good morning. Say, I'm just sharing out here. Let's. So today I do have some stuff to sell. Talk about a little bit, and we will go from there as soon as we get some people in. Let's see. Okay. So how is everybody today? How is everybody? Hope everyone's having a good day. We've got some people. So we have to do a clue today. We have to do a Jabberty clue. It's time. I don't even know how many we have. I'd have to check that as well. But we have to do a Jabberty clue. And we're going to do that in a few minutes or in the middle of selling so that anybody that's rewatching kind of has to watch the whole thing. Yeah, because we've only done two so far. So remember Jabberty. Hey George, how are you? So Jabberty is Sunday the 5th. It's our Jeopardy style game. That's where Nikki, who has been on a tear, winning month after month, she will come back against Kim, Adopted Retrospects. She won the giveaway, and then Ashley, not Ashley. Sorry, I was just reading your comment. Cassie used to be Cassie in Colorado, and now she's the Queen Bean, I think. That's her name on YouTube, but she will be the third contestant, and that'll be February 5th. So I do have to say that there are some changes coming. I talked about this before. We so I've accepted a position, and I started March, and the first couple weeks are going to be screwy with training and everything, my hours. But then I think I'm going to be working 4 a.m. to 12:30. 4 a.m. to 12:30. So that's and I don't know which days yet, and so that's going to affect my YouTube. Not only it's going to affect my sleep, but it's going to affect my YouTube, being able to do YouTube at the times that I do. I still plan on doing shows. I'm just going to have to go on to at different times when it works for me. Right now, in all honesty, there's a circle of us that try not to overlap with each other. It's just it's kind of like common courtesy. I don't know. I'm going to have to go on when I can, because getting up at 2:30 in the morning, getting home, going and getting the kids. So I'm going to be more have evening availability than morning availability, and that's starting in March. So we're going to have some changes. The other change that I'm going to be making is it is early. Yeah, I know. Luckily, it's only about 15 minutes away, but I'll have, like I said, I'll probably have to get up at 2:30, quarter to 3, to especially early on when I got to figure out parking and all that other stuff. But maybe be able to sleep in until 3 once I get used to it a little bit. But to start, it's going to be 2:30. Get there a little early, like I say, make sure I know where I'm going and all that other good stuff. Um, so that's going to change. That's going to change the morning shows. I do not think it's going to change long term. Maybe short term. During training, my hours are all screwed up. There's different days, different hours. Uh, so things may be a little weird during those first 2 weeks of training. But long term, I still want to do these shows, 2 shows a week at least, where we're selling and laughing. Uh, I'm hoping we'll still do Drop It or some sort of auction with Nikki at some point. I just got to figure that out and figure out what the timing's going to be. Hey, and hey, Yvonne, how are you? But so that's March. That's the new job. That's what's coming up. We'll have to figure that out, and I'll keep everyone as informed as to timing and everything as we go along. The other piece, the other change that I have to make is I'm going to clear out. I'm going to clear out inventory, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. If it's going to be on YouTube or if I'm going to do one long whatnot show and just auction stuff off. But you'll see some things that I've purchased on YouTube. You'll see some things that I haven't. It's time I need to be able to get this room back and focus on what I want to focus on down here, which is selling. But I don't want to I want to be able to list and sell and ship, not have to organize. That's where I spend all my time, organizing stuff to move stuff around and whatever. With that, hey, Jeffrey, how are you? With that, I also have the question. Hey, Rhonda, how are you? Good morning. Tammy 2000, thanks for coming in. How do you subscribe? There should be, if you go to YouTube, Tammy, there should be a button that says subscribe near the title of the video. And I do sell, Tammy, and if you want to, I'll drop my email if you want to send me your email. I do $5 and $10 shipping on per invoice. That's $5 under a pound, $10 over a pound. You won't be charged more than that. There's my email. Rhonda just put my email in. So send me your information, your PayPal email and stuff. And that's how you subscribe. And then we'll get you wrenched up as soon as we get that email. And so I got to organize, got to do that, got to get that done. I want to sell, but I need to sell on my own terms, not on the piles of stuff. So sweatshirts, I still have a bunch of the 90s discus sweatshirts with the tags. I'm going to offer them up again in bulk if anybody is interested at a great price. If not, you won't be able to get them. Maybe I'll bring up one or two every once in a while to sell, but they're not going to be available even at the bulk price. I'll say I'm going on vacation mid-February, so if that bulk price is going to be gone by the time I go on vacation. So I have a hometown country marketplace in Arkansas. That sounds awesome. So it's like a brick and mortar type marketplace. If on a cell phone to subscribe, there you go. We have a click.
No, in order for her to type in the chat, she's subscribed.
Well, that's true. That's true. You had to be subscribed because I made it so that only subscribers can. Thanks, Rhonda. I would have been sitting here talking about how to subscribe. I clicked the button that said you had to. So just send me your information, Tammy, if you're interested in purchasing here. Scooter Renee and I did an auction last night. We will be doing another. Awesome. Awesome. So we'll get you a wrench. Here you are.
There's something floating in my coffee.
Oh, that's that. Ugh. there's very few things that like skeeve me out like that, but like things floating in my drinks is one of them.
Yeah.
If you put it there, it's one thing, but if it like comes that way, or if I find it by mistake, if I drop something in there, it's like, okay, whatever, I got to get it out. But yeah.
Hey, Jeffrey.
So what was it? Oh, our Jabberty clue. So because of all these changes that we're going to have, our Jabberty clue today is a saying. The only constant is change. That is the Jabberty clue. The only constant is change, and that's what we're going to do. Our Jabberty clue. So Tammy, I do a Jeopardy style game usually on the first Sunday evening of every month. It looks just like Jeopardy. We just call it Jabberty here for the channel, and I give out clues. I give out 5 clues throughout the month, and if you follow along, you have the answers to at least 5 questions during the show. So
come see me at Big Barn. You'll get a wrench there too.
Right. That very good point. So after our show this morning at 10:55 Eastern, Rhonda heads over to Big Barn Auction Company. They're a licensed auctioneer out of Magnolia, Texas, and they put on a pretty good, entertaining show with lots of great stuff. So that's where Rhonda heads over. We try to push everyone over there after the show. So Tammy, check that out too, and you can get a 3rd wrench this year. So we did the clue. I have, how many we have? We have 13. 13. Jay, did you research the Keith Haring brooch? Yes. And yeah, a little bit. I'm going to list it. I'm going to eBay list it.
Of course he's going to list it. Those numbers are nice, aren't they?
It'll be up probably, what is today? Thursday.
Good morning, Lovey. No sweatshirts today.
Only offer them in bulk, Rev, unless I bring them up every once in a while. In bulk, we're talking like 50 or more. So yeah, I did, Yvonne. It's hard to tell that it's a. I have it right here. I'm probably gonna ask. No joke. I'll probably put it up for somewhere between $60 and $70 with offers and see what happens.
Smart.
Yeah, I have seen some of his clothing. I don't know that I would wear that, but.
Good morning, Robin.
Hey, Robin, how are you? So today like I said, we had to leave early the other day. Adler had to get picked up. My son had to get picked up. He's fine. He went back to school yesterday. He was just overwhelmed about something, and it was bothering him. And we forget sometimes that the way that we handle stress is different than the way he handles stress. So he came home. He rested until lunch. He had some lunch. He started feeling better, and then he went back to school, and he's been fine since. So
that's good.
We were in the midst of showing jewelry the other day, and I had to go. We got the call from the nurse's office, so I had to go. So we didn't make any sales that day. I did mention that I had some Vera Bradley stuff to sell today. We'll start there. And remember, we do try to get done in time so that Rhonda can grab a cup of coffee before she heads over to Big Barn.
I've had 2 sips so far.
I don't have my coffee down here. I took a cup. I always take a cup with me when I take the kids to school. In my travel mug. And then usually I make another cup to come down here. I did not do that this morning, and I feel it. So, hey Susanna, how are you? I'm not listening to the T-shirt. Not listening. You just have it somewhere. Um, so I guess I don't. I don't know how to do a poll on here, but we
What?
are going to, like I say, it's going to be a massive clean out sale. Um, and I think I may do it on Whatnot just because it's timed and it goes and the shipping's taken care of. Um, and I can just do it quicker. But if there's a huge contingent that want me to do it here on YouTube, I will. It's just going to be a fast moving.
You could do a poll in your community tab.
I could do that. You're right. Hey, Joyce, good morning. Joyce, you know what's funny? I got it, and I don't know why this is, but every time I have a show, Joyce, I get a notification that you subscribe to my channel.
She does to everybody, even me and Robin and
Okay,
Nikki, and
so that's
she
intentional. Okay,
unsubs and resubs to everybody so she doesn't miss notifications.
I got you. I was like, wow. I thought there was like a glitch or something, but okay. I will say yesterday I got some great stuff. It's not here yet. Um, I do have coming in for this show as soon as I get it. I got a very, very cool tiger tapestry, uh, made in Turkey type of thing, and I will bring it up for sale. But if not, it's going to get hung here, and I'll use it as a backdrop. It is, I think, absolutely amazing. Two tigers. Um, I've got that. I have more jewelry coming in. I made some bulk purchases yesterday, and you too, Susanna. See, okay, but I made some bulk purchases yesterday, and that all we'll sort it through and maybe sell it by the bag here on this show again, like we've been doing.
Liam, go get your dog.
Um,
Go get your dog, please. Yeah.
Liam's dog now.
Yeah.
Um,
It's day 3. I'm ready for him to go home.
is your daughter on a long working stint?
Yeah, 12-hour shifts.
Well, no, I began to hate Whatnot when the shipping was all screwy, and I would be charged separate shipping for purchases on the same show. Hey Renee, how are you? That is true. That is true, Yvonne. You're charged the full price based on the weight that the seller puts in on the first item, and then it's discounted after that if you purchase in the same show. So like yesterday, I purchased that tapestry from somebody, and I had to pay full shipping, which it's pretty light. But then I was able to get discounted shipping on jewelry lots, so that made the jewelry lots a lot more enticing because the shipping was almost cut in half for pounds and pounds and pounds of jewelry. So I did too. I gave up on Whatnot a while ago. Couple reasons, and I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that's where I'm going to go to do my big inventory clean out. I just know that there is an estate sale category that I could easily put everything up that I have.
Jabby.
What?
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Never mind.
Okay. I may do it here. I don't know. And if I do it here, it's going to have to be like I say, it's a long day, quick moving stuff, and low. I mean, it's going to be a clear out. But
Liam, go get him.
He's
may not have a person. Sorry, guys.
We may have, and again, the reason I may do Whatnot is because the shipping's it's all taken care of. The buyer pays that immediately. So I may do a show where it's calculated shipping, or just regular, you pay for shipping, because I won't be able to do the prices that I want to do at the at $5 and $10. That won't make sense.
Good morning, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa, how are you? I forgot what I was going to say. So we were talking about Whatnot and the shipping, and clearinghouse, and sweatshirts. If you want sweatshirts, you got to get in touch with me. I'm not bringing them up anymore. But I would. Okay, so that was what I was going to say. The calculated shipping, we'll have to just do a regular calculated shipping, because I don't want to end up sending a bunch of people boxes that are this big and cost $65 to ship, type of thing. Packing and damage just becomes an issue there, especially when you're talking some of this glassware that I've got. So I got to figure things out, but it'll be after the marathon, which is the 3rd and 4th. Is that right, Rhonda?
Yes.
Okay.
Tammy, if you plan on buying, then we need your, email to send stuff.
Yeah. Sure. Robin, I
recommend yes.
It's like not even $8 on Amazon. So.
I have one that came with. I haven't looked at myself yet this morning, y'all. So if I look crazy, mine's plastic, but it came with this, and mine was only like $6.
Yeah.
You get them on Amazon. Of course, mandrels that are made of steel are better, but they're more expensive. I haven't found any discrepancies in mine on like sizing. Where like JJ, his is off by a half a size. And he has
something's
a metal
off by half a size, whether it's his mandrel or what, but something's off there. He says. I haven't found any issues. And for me, plastic one, I got a ring. It's an approximate, right? So I wear a size 12 ring. My wedding ring is a size 12. But you know what? I don't wear enough rings or any other rings, to be honest, where I would trust that a 12 would fit, because it might be a 13. So that's why I just do approximate sizes. Because some people push it down, some people just let it drop. I just let it drop and go by the top of the band. That's how I do
it. I was told long time ago by a jeweler, you just let it drop. You don't force it. And that's your true size.
Right. I mean, think about it. You push it down. That's just like forcing it on your finger.
Yeah.
If it doesn't fit, it's not going to be comfortable. So.
Right.
Okay. So I'm gonna, like I say, I've got some Vera Bradley today. We're gonna sell those. Tammy, if you do want to sell, you gotta shoot me your email. Or if you do want to buy, you do have to send me your email or your information via email. And we can go from there. And we'll get to what we get to today. So we do this, bring it down, turn on the light. Okay. We're going to back it up a little bit too. So the first one is this zippered tote bag. It's got another zippered pouch inside. And then 3 compartments on the other side, 3 little compartments down here. We're $20 start. It's brown and very almost 70s looking. Got the side pouch on both sides. I don't see very, very, very minimal wear. No tears to the seam.
And the other important part is the middle of the straps. That's usually where they start to tear first.
Yeah, no, I don't see any tearing on that strap. Let's take a look at this strap. No tearing there. Make sure the zipper works fine. Zipper works fine. And I'll get you some dimensions. It's got that hard bottom. So approximately.
Kind of reminds me of a diaper bag. I'm not sure if it's one of their.
Could be, yeah. Like 17 wide. And 14, I guess, tall, without not including the handles. It'd be taller with the handles. Again, no, I don't see any particular wear. It is a used bag, but sometimes around the seams you get the wear around the handles. I'm not seeing anything. And it does have that hard cardboard in the bottom.
Good morning, Myra Day. And Bebs is in. You knew if she was awake, she'd go in.
Thank you, Beverly.
Surprised Kath and Mary didn't. Good morning, Mr. Swartout.
Hey, Jim. And Beverly. So I think I got 4 or 5 pieces today. We're going to show all Vera, and then we'll move to jewelry if we have it. Any other interest? We're going to move right along.
Oh. I was typing and my screen got huge. Oh, come on.
Want to do a lot of them? No, I'm going to sell them individually. Yeah. Thanks, Beverly. That's number 1.
Dude, stop.
Number 2, backpack. Maroon backpack. It's got the flip top
That's
here.
a Vera. I love solid Veras.
Oops.
Gorgeous.
It's now on my screen right now. It looks purple, but it's definitely a maroon. So it's got the 2 pouches here in the front, larger pouch there, and it flips over. And then you got the 2 side pouches for your cell phone or your water bottle or whatever.
Did you take your earbuds out yet, Robin?
And then inside, it's got another zipper pouch inside here. Smaller, only goes 4 or 5 inches. And it's got that interior. Leaves. And it does now. So here, a little bit. So this outer pouch, a couple threads are, you can see how it sticks. A couple threads are missing or coming loose here on this side for this outside pouch. Easy to tack on if you're so inclined that way, but you've got loose threads, about 4 inches there of loose threads. Little wear spot, $15. Oh, you got a zipper part on the back too. That goes on your back. Straps look decent. $15 for that. And you got the handle. 15 start. And it is a maroon not purple. Like I say, it's showing up. There you go. There we get the maroon. Beverly's in. Go ahead. We don't have any other interest. Sell it to her.
Alrighty, all in all good.
Thank you, Beverly. Number 2. Okay. This one, look at that. So usually, I didn't know that Vera Bradley made,
Leopard
and this
print.
is a harder material than that soft, what
Yeah.
you usually think of Vera Bradley. It does have the Vera Bradley tag.
Looks like a laptop bag.
What's that?
Looks like a laptop bag. Like an
Oh,
Apple
much
or
too
tablet.
small for a laptop bag. Much too small. Like 11, 12 by 11
Tablet.
tablet. It does have, let's see, inside you've got a little pouch there, and that's it on the inside, and this pouch on the outside. $10. $10 start. Very slight little wear on the tubing there, right there on that, right there. Very, very little wear. If you can see it.
Oh, it's pink, blue, and black.
Yeah, pink, blue, and black. Leopard print, I guess, if you want to call it that. And it's got the long strap. No wear there. The only wear that I'm seeing is that on the tubing there a little bit. Zipper works fine. And here on the corner, a little. It's not worn through, but it is worn just a little bit, like where the fabric folded. Little bit on the tubing, and then a little where it's folded here on the end. Not both corners have that.
Alrighty, all in all good.
All right, sell it. And the last one we have. So this is not as stiff a vinyl as that leopard print one, but it is.
See you later, Yvonne.
Take care, Yvonne. Thank you. It's not as stiff of a vinyl as that purple and blue one, but it is still vinyl, not that soft cotton like the. You can see, there's the Vera Bradley tag. Two gray handles, and on the inside you got two small pouches on this side, and then one zipper pouch here, and that's it. So you got the red lining that has the lining says Vera Bradley all throughout it. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it's stitched in.
It's that silky material.
The inside is, yes. $15 on this one. So everything's going to work right. So it's gray base with pink and red and gray flowers, black, but looking for wear. Little bit of wear, very little bit here on the top tubing.
Bebs loves her Veras.
I know. I appreciate it, Beverly. Thank you.
What's it?
I have quite a few boxes out there in my unit full of Veras because I used to do the same. Anytime a Vera came up or a Vera lot, I bought them. Didn't care how much they cost.
Sell it. Thank you. Yours, Beverly. Thank you.
Bebs, you have a huge box coming for me. Probably two still,
You go outside?
which your Vera is in.
All right, let me grab my belt because it's gonna get loud. Okay, I have another. I will weigh this before I show it, but I don't. It's a bag that I don't know. I have not gone through, so I'm gonna weigh it.
Well, not like a 20 by 20 huge. Huge for me.
5 pounds 9 ounces in a plastic bag. 5 pounds 9 ounces. First time we're looking at it. $10 start. It's tangled, that's for sure. 5 pounds 9 ounces.
It fills a whole tote. That's oh wow! Look at all that jewelry.
A couple other pieces here in the bottom. Get out of this bag. Bag is now
Liam,
guarded.
your dog's got a water bottle.
All right, so again, it's 5 pounds 9 ounces. We're starting at $10. A little snowman, snowmen, brooch. There's one of those Avon pins, and I've got a back right here that I'll put on it. Avon pin. Little copper Inspire. I say I don't know what's in here. Could be definitely tangled. Got some heart pendants, leaf pendants, some bracelets, lots of earrings. I don't guarantee that there's matches to all of them, but matches. Some beads in here. Look at those. That's an old screwback earring. Anybody that likes to untangle, clip on there. Black and silver tone beads. Lots of earrings. Little, that's got to be marked by somebody. Little gold tone 3 leaves there. If anyone's interested, let me know. If not, we're gonna pull it and go because
The first thing he does, Liam.
Huh?
It's the first thing he does.
And you started drinking it.
a lot of tangled here. I don't know what that is. That's kind of an odd shaped thing. Once I pull it, I pull it. Which means once I get a bag, I put it all in, I pull it. Some gold tone, hammered, silver tone, hammered look, lots of little bracelets. Earrings, earrings, earrings. There's a cross. If I find gold, I'm pulling it. Like that. That says 14 karat gold on it. I'm sure that's not just gold filled. So, could be other stuff in here. Could be sterling. I don't know. I just happened to look at that cross and saw the marking on it. Okay. Don't ask. No. Live, laugh, love pendant. Live, laugh, love. There's a ring. Costume ring. And a lot of tangle. Ooh. Little. I call those. It opens up like the porthole ship. I don't know what else to call them, but it's got a little origami type thing in it. All right, that lot's off the table. No longer for sale. A lot pulled. So what I'll do here is sort this out at some point when I have time. I have a collection of single earrings that I have over here that I will. Wow, is that another one? No.
Good morning, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki, how are you? Good morning, good morning. Pull. We'll try again. We got one more that we'll try again with this stuff.
I heard you got your bag and you love it. I'm happy.
What's that?
Oh, I said to Nikki, I heard he got his bag and he loves it.
Oh, good.
So that makes me happy.
Pounds and pounds and pounds of jewelry. It's starting to get ridiculous on like Goodwill and stuff. All right, that's on the table.
Is there a way to remove a dog's voice box? I'm joking, y'all. Blue, come. Come. Come on. Come see me.
All right, let me weigh this one. We're gonna do this one too. $10.
Straight to the plate. Tupperware. Would you get? No.
3 pounds 11 ounces in this one. 3
How much?
pounds, 3 pounds 11. Some sort of real feather there. Big old chain. Now what is that? Hey. I don't know what that is. Some sort of cluster of rhinestones, bluish tint rhinestones there. Some definite tangle.
Tupperware, but I don't have a string.
I do.
Open up. Helpful.
Ain't no hood like fatherhood. 3 pounds 11 ounces. 3 pounds 11 ounces.
What the heck?
There's a dream catcher on a gold tone chain. No jewelry buyers today. That's fine. I'll put them back. I don't know what those are. Square beads. Orange tassel. Okay. Pull it. We're not going to spend a lot of time on them for... There's no interest. Kind of curious now. I want to test that cross and see if it tests as 14 karat. All right. So that's what I have today. I had those 2 bags in the Vera's. If there's anything else anybody wants to see, let me know. We do have for Wes, our shark mascot still.
Shark doo 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 doo.
Sure, he thanks us for that every time I bring it up.
Sure.
Hurricane days. I got to shake that out in the garbage for all that little stuff. So pay attention, guys, to the schedule. Make sure you hit that bell because, again, there are some changes coming. I've got to. It's just the timing is going to be one of them with the new job. I'll have to just go on when I can and when it works out. And then I got a clean house here, so watch out. I'll be advertising the best I can for that stuff, but I really want to get into. I think maybe it's just I don't want to get out of reselling at all, but I think it's time that maybe I even start fresh. keep my pins, keep some of the stuff that I sell every day, clear out, and then start fresh and start selling again. Um, Different inventory and stuff, and trying different things. It's just the way that what I have to go. So we have hurricanes. I am. Thank you, Rhonda. Nikki and I are doing Drop It on Saturday. That's at 1:00 Eastern. That is where we will keep showing until someone in the chat sees the value. Is there? Put sold or put the dollar amount, and it's yours. And we will go from there. I am headed out to an estate sale after this, so I hopefully maybe will come back with some stuff worthy of bringing back. That's it's always my, you grow as a reseller, you learn what to buy and what not to buy, and anybody that's a reseller has made mistakes in purchases, and try to get better as you go along. So time for the R&R show with special guest Rhonda
Like
Reese.
me, I used to buy anything that looked like I could make good money off of it. And now I'm stuck with boxes that are full of glass.
Yeah.
That are not easy to sell. I bought a 2 huge 20 by 20 Avon cranberry glass. I only paid like $75 for it, I think. Maybe it was $125. But now I have all this Avon cranberry glass. Yeah.
And it's funny, glass like the depression glass and stuff, years ago would sell for huge amounts of money. Now in like live auctions that I go to, there are times that they say we'll give you $1 to take that box of glass. I've seen that a lot.
Yeah.
They just can't sell it.
Well, thankfully I was smart enough when it came to comic books. I only bought the ones that I would want to keep. And I am a huge collector of vintage Disney comic books. Never got into the Beanie Babies because I knew from the get-go.
Ties
Ties
are
are another one, yep.
And I think there are so many people now, the pandemic kind of did that, where there's so many people working from home, and even those that still have to go to an office, there are still some formal offices where ties, but I think in general the dress code has gone to more business casual for people, and you aren't wearing ties anymore. Even when I was back in the office, we didn't, unless I had an important meeting with someone, elected official or something, we didn't wear ties on a regular basis.
See, I've always wanted a skirt made of ties that have cartoons on them, and then one of all Jerry Garcia ties.
That would be cool.
But they're not easy to find. So if somebody comes up with a huge lot of them, they might have 1 or 2 of those in there, but there's 50 other ties.
Right.
But that's an idea, Mama. If you can't get rid of all those ties, have someone make a skirt or something out of them, and they'll be easier to sell and probably a lot more money.
And if you're looking to get rid of them, I always, with ties, I mean, now that my son's in drama club and stuff, I'm a little bit more in tune to it, but especially the older ones, the wider ties, that those theater departments will take them for costumes and stuff. But yeah, they're hard to move. And I've never liked comic books, ever have I liked comic books. Not as a kid. I don't like reading them. I think I've purchased maybe 10 in my lifetime, and I've sold them all. They're all gone. I don't care for comic books, and I don't know enough about them. There are so many different variations of Spider-Man, and this version and that version, and condition. I can't keep up. Yeah, see, even at church, nobody's wearing their Sunday best isn't a shirt and tie anymore. I do one other thing. So in part of my cleaning house so as you know, in October, for those of you that have been around for a while, in October, I changed my shipping. That's when I went from the free shipping after 30 to the $5 and $10. There are still things on my shelf that people have purchased prior to October.
Has it been more than 90 days?
It's yeah.
Okay, write an email saying I have stuff for the free shipping, either pay shipping for that, or I'm going to call it a loss.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I know JJ's doing that because he's got some stuff on his shelf.
Hey, it works. It works.
Some of the stuff that I have here that he's purchased, it's from JJ. I have some stuff that JJ has purchased, but prior to October here, that needs to get sent out. Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to take the way that JJ is approaching it. 90 days. I'll send an email. I will charge you the shipping. You either pay the shipping or not. If you don't pay the shipping, then I'll consider it. You know, you forfeit those items. Is how I'm looking at it. That's how we're going to have to do that, because I can't have 3 shelves over there of stuff that's since May. So we're coming up almost on a year, or half a year anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. If you have stuff on my shelf and you know you do, contact me if you want to make arrangements. If not, I'm going to email you with a shipping quote and invoice you. Otherwise, you will forfeit those items, and they'll go back for sale. So I think that's more than reasonable to nowhere else do you get to keep things on a shelf for 6 months. So,
Yeah. Even when we're allowed to do layaways.
Yeah, they would even
Walmart
put
and
stuff back on the
Kmart.
shelf.
Yep. After so many days, they just cut their losses and put everything back on the shelf.
Yep.
And take your money.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. This is not I can get a refund for those things. That's not. I've held on to them for 6 months.
Yeah, you could pay the shipping,
Pay the shipping, or you forfeit them.
Take the restocker fee.
Right. So, with that, don't forget, Rhonda, if you want a special Thursday.
They're all right there.
What's that?
I said all the links are right there.
Oh, there's Big Barn. Don't forget, Big Barn is on in about 10 minutes or so. And you can head over there in about 10. We're going to end it today. And thank you so much, Beverly, for purchases of the Veras. And no one dresses up for even the theater. Yeah, Beverly, that's a good one. I've just been to the theater in New York on Broadway twice in the last month with my kids. And you would think they were people were at a slumber party. That's how they dress to the theater these days. So there was but not that I wore a suit and tie, but I did wear pants and a sweater. But yeah, it looked like people would come from the gym or at a slumber party. So it's interesting how that all is changed.
COVID changed it all, which is weird, but
send you whatever I have. That's all the beer I have right now, Beverly. That's all I have. Comes and goes. I try not to buy when it has too much wear on it. I try not to buy it, because then it who wants that?
It's worth $1 to start.
Yeah. Okay. With that, everybody, thank you so much. There was a Jabberty clue today. If you need to go back and rewatch, you can. To get that Jabberty clue, we are on the 5th of February. Pay attention for changing times. Things are going to stay the same for the next couple weeks. Then I go on vacation, in which I will be going live at some point without interrupting vacation, but also to share some of that with you guys. So I will be doing that, but I won't have shows, of course, during that time. And then when I come back at the end of February, it's going to be right around the time that I'll start that new job. So I will have to see what the schedule looks like. So if you enjoy these shows, if you enjoy the sales, make sure you hit that notification button so that you get. I'm from DC. I'm used to dressing for the theater. For me, I meant. So, yeah, I agree with you, Beverly. That's how I grew up too. They were dressed up for things. But okay, with that, have a great day. Go visit Rhonda over at Big Barn here in just a few minutes, and we will see everybody in the chats. Take care, everybody. Thanks, Rhonda.